Hello, Nathaniel Newman here. What you're looking at is the General Electric AM/FM radio, AM/FM radio with alarm. This is a very basic model. This may have been even just almost like a budget model. This does not have a data plate, although based on the outline, one was present. So I don't even have a model number for it. But based on the design and just the overall look, it has almost like an Art Deco style. So it could be 50s, but because it has full access to the FM band, and a lot of the early radios did not have full FM band, I may be wrong. Probably V Westlife, Retro Chat, or 45 Player could come on and say, hey, you know, it did have full band. But I know some of the early radios did not have a full FM band. But this is complete AM and FM. It has an alarm function, but it only can wake to music, which is the radio. It does not have a backlight of any kind, so this dial is not illuminated. I would love to have the unilluminated dial on this. You know, it seems like just a small thing. They could have added a dial somewhere in here to make the unit illuminate. It's got a standard vertical tuning. Like I said, I think in my previous videos, I do not have autofocus. This is not a proper digital camera. But the radio functions fine. It's complete AM/FM. And I believe the reason I stopped using this was there was actually some burning on the wire on the inside, and what I'll actually end up having to do is the wire was touching part of the transformer for the clock. But part of the other reason was the potentiometer for the volume control has got a major short. If I can get it to work here. As you can tell, okay, there we go. This is a mechanical switch, so it's not the best reliant. But the volume will just jump around, so it needs to have some cleaning done on that volume knob. It's solid state, although of course tube type would be much better. It's got FM auto frequency lock, or AFC, auto fine tuning, I believe that's what that stands for. It locks onto the peak of the station. I'll open it up here, just got to take this volume knob off. Now this is, even though it's plastic, it's got a very unprotected inside. I mean, you could really, if you touch the wrong thing, you're going to get a shock. It's just that simple. It's got a complete, right here, it's got a resistor for the power that runs to the radio. That may even be, because the radio might be DC. Radio just might be DC, so it might be a bridge rectifier to convert from AC to DC, but I believe the clock runs on AC, and the mechanical switch for it is under here. It's got all original parts. I haven't replaced anything. It's got just a standard Farad antenna. It's got all original caps, resistors. It's got good tuning, good smooth tuning. Good sound. Again, for a budget radio.
Like a friend you take on a road trip. The all-new 105.3. Wow.
Until that potentiometer is just bad. So you'll go to turn it down, and that's supposed to be all the way down. So that should be all the way down in the... So Yeah, that should be turned all the way down, and won't turn all the way down. It's got good AM reception. Let's see. Here we go for the AM portion. It's got a ferrite antenna.
Solve difficult problems for a Fortune 500 company.
I can run a successful.
I think that maybe the potentiometer's gone out, or it may be bad tuning for AM. I know this uses a variable capacitor for the tuning for the AM, and I believe the tuning on here is probably, if it's built in the 70s, I don't know if I've heard Retro Channel refer to the mica as an insulator on some of these, and it may have degraded and corroded. As you can tell, it has kind of AM reception normally is pretty good, but I've had it in storage for a little bit, and you can tell should be something there. It's got a lot of corrosion on it, so there may be pitting on the capacitor.
Clear sky over every city, and heavy winds. We're fighting.
Or it could just be a bad switch.
And fighting to free millions of Americans of tobacco and the devastating effects of lung disease. We're fighting for a day when kids no longer battle air pollutants in their own home, or the fear of an asthma attack. The American Lung Association
establishments. Open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. Ricky's is the perfect place for lunch, dinner, or just a fun night out. Grab a bite to take a big game concert out to the night.